Nobody needs to tell you that the economy's tough. Nobody needs to tell you that the workplace is tough. Nobody needs to tell you today that business is tough. Let me tell you two concepts that you need to be really clear on today if you're going to be successful moving forward through this period of time that we are now in. The two concepts are management, leadership. These words have been talked about, over-talked, over-explained, over-defined. If you were to Google either one of these terms today, you'll come up with over 300 definitions. I don't care what definition you use, I just understand, it's just important for me to understand that you know the difference between leadership and management. Management, it's about task and it's about today. Everybody has to manage. Every day there's certain things that we just have to do, we have to get done. They're tasks that we have to check off. Leadership is about people and about tomorrow. What I know with working with lots of people is we have a natural tendency towards one or the other. Some people are always thinking ahead, always visionary, always spending time on people. And you know what? They don't like to do the task. Other people are really comfortable with the task, even with the micromanagement of the task and the people, to make sure things are getting done exactly the way they need to get done. But they're not looking at trends. They're not looking ahead. They're not looking into the future. If indeed this gets to be your situation, you'll be in trouble today. You have to take care of what's in front of you. You have to be looking forward to the future. Let me tell you something that will help you better understand where leadership might need to fit into your organization. If you're solving the same problem on a repeated basis, that's a leadership issue. What it means is you're stuck in a management mode. Management mode says, if there's a problem, we fix it. If there's a problem, we fix it. If there's a problem, we fix it. And never steps back, never looks at it. Leaders keep track of problems and start to recognize patterns. And what they say is, you know what? We've had a hard time hiring people. The last 4 people we've hired, it didn't work. You know what? We have trouble getting people to show up on time. Repeatedly, people are late. Doesn't work. You know what? Our marketing, we're spending the same dollars and we're getting the same results and nothing's improving and we've been doing the same thing for the last couple of years. It's a problem. Leaders step back, notice situations, track where problems come into play, and here's what they understand. If something's not working and it's been repeated, you have a process that's broken. Typically what happens is we beat on the people, we beat on them a little bit harder, we get upset with people. The process is broken. Leaders step in and out, in and out, in and out, looking at the process, fixing the process, changing the process, tracking the results. What problems are reoccurring in your business? With your people, with your product, with your marketing, with your customers? What problems do you revisit every season, every year, every month? And they just seem to be there, hanging over your head. Here's what I'd like to see you do. Start to keep a list. What worked? What didn't work? When it doesn't work 2 or 3 times, get a couple of people together and say, what process are we using? It's not working. Let's fix it. Let's change the process. Horst Schulze learned this with the Ritz-Carlton. He kept track of everything that took place in the Ritz-Carlton when he was building it back before Marriott bought it back. And what Horst Schulze found out was if a problem occurred 3 times, the process was broken. And so what he had to do was he had to go back and he had to focus on the process. By focusing on the process and not beating up the people, what he did was created a place of excellence. I know that's your desire for your workplace, is to create a place of excellence. What I don't know is, do you have the discipline to track it and to focus on the process rather than the people? What first comes to mind when I ask you the question, what's not working? How long has it not been working? Why have you allowed it not to be working? Sit down, couple of people, look at the process, change the process, see if it gets better.